Well, for the past 30 years, an advocacy group has been ensuring abused and neglected children have representation in court.
MTN's Margaret DeMarco has more on why CASA-CAN needs more volunteers to make sure every child has a voice.
What drew me to it was that it made a difference in the children's lives.
10 years ago, Joan Tierney started volunteering with the court-appointed Special Advocates of Great Falls, also known as CASA-CAN. Tierney says her role as guardian is important for the youth in care and need cases.
You know, our role is to make sure that they're as quickly as possible put into a safe environment, whether it be with kinship, whether it be with foster families, whether it be back with mom and dad. Our goal is to be back with mom and dad.
But over the last decade, an increase in cases makes it hard to represent every child in Cascade County.
It's very disconcerting because of the fact that I have seen the impact that I have made on the children I've had.
CASA-CAN Executive Director Lisa Goff says they had 12 volunteers with the program when she started 13 years ago.
Last year, we had over 90 volunteers who advocated for children. And we served approximately 360 children, which is about half of the children in the system.
Goff says about 95% of their cases are related to meth, though poverty also plays a factor into why these cases end up in the court system.
Because of the explosion of child abuse cases, we haven't been able to serve all the kids like we really want to. So we are certainly in need, the kids are in need of advocates, and the judges are looking for advocates.
8th Judicial District Judge Elizabeth Best says these volunteers have a unique perspective by being able to get down to the truth of what is going on in parents' lives.
The CASA volunteers are often act in almost an adult parental role in terms of encouraging parents to keep going and to keep doing the right thing. And I like to hear from them because they're a very objective voice.
A new law states a CASA representative should be appointed to a case, but if it is not possible, an attorney will be appointed. Though without an advocate, the court loses that objective voice.
I know we need a lot more people. Every year our numbers grow, and we need help from the community to get this right.
Margaret DeMarco, MTN News, Great Falls.
CASA-CAN's next training for volunteers starts on February 26th.